Henry. They want your technology.
How would you like the new you?
Altitude. The chute! Hold the chute! Hold on, Henry!
What's up, you guys?
Hey, man.
First off, great job.
Thank you very much.
Great movie.
Excellent.
Yeah?
That's the review I want. Great movie.
That's all we needed.
Yeah.
Did it assault you? And how much? On a scale of 1 to 10.
A million.
Really?
Wow.
It was.
We usually get 11 or 12.
12.
No,
Yeah.
brother. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was a good time. But you know what even made it better when I was watching it? I suffer from motion sickness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
So do I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome. Yeah.
So every time it really got good, I just kind of like had it like, and then just like, and then I would like keep one eye on the screen and be like, oh,
You can do it.
all right, I'm good.
Where were you sitting?
I was in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go a little bit further back, it helps.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
what I do in the
Every
films
row
that are-
back helps. If you sit in the very back, you should. You really should just.
'cause I suffer
don't-
from
If you get
motion-
sick sitting in the back, don't tell anyone. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
please
just-
don't. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it. No.
Yeah.
How did this
No,
project?
no, I mean just for you. Like you're
For
just
me.
gonna not be cool. Anyone, I sat in the back and I threw up. It's like, dude, don't tell people that. That's just embarrassing.
Or bring a baggie.
You know what I
Bring
mean?
it back.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Your
Yeah.
girlfriend's purse. That,
Yeah.
Just it's a better story afterwards.
I pay a lot of money for my girlfriend's purses, so
Yeah.
No, got it.
that won't be happening, baby.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry. How did this project even start, brother? How did this come about?
We had
for
the
you,
Bad
man?
Mother music video for my band.
He's right.
And then Timur Pombedov, our producer, called and said, let's do a feature. And I said, it's probably not a great idea. I don't think I'll work in the 90-minute form. And he said, well, think about it. And a week later, I was kind of like, I don't think so. I was working a very different kind of slow burner movie. And he calls and says, all right, one more question. Wouldn't you want to go see a great POV action film at a cinema? And I was like,
Yes.
I really would. And he's like, go make it. I was like, click. And I understood that right there and then. The opportunity, the chance to do it, to break some ground, be a kind of a pioneer, and do something completely crazy. And I understood if you get the story right, as long as the action, because I knew the action was going to be fine, but the story was always the question, how do you tell a story with this? You do those two, you combine those things, and you're going to have a mind-blowing movie.
Yeah.
And
it was that, brother.
3 years later, we do have a mind-blowing movie,
You
apparently.
succeeded, my friend.
Thank you very
You
much.
succeeded, man. And you were phenomenal, man.
Oh, thank
You're like a mother chameleon. You can kind of turn into any character and anybody, brother. It was really impressive, man. Like when you look at the script and you're like, okay, I'm gonna my take is gonna be like that. I'm gonna do him like that. It's like, did you just go through and kind of like?
I mean, this was a very collaborative experience. It was a very unique movie making experience in every sense. The closest I'd had before was on D9, you know, that where I was involved way before the film actually began, and we were collaborating right from the beginning on the story, on the script that he was writing, on you know, then creating the different Jimmys together.
Yeah.
some of them like Hippie Jimmy we just came up with. You know, I came up with on the morning.
That was the morning. Yeah.
Because we had a problem with the biker tattoos.
It's supposed to be a biker Jimmy, and the tattoos look like crap. And Sheldon's like,
It was a lot
he
of
comes
fun.
in, he says, hey, check this out. What about if we go a hippie? I'm like, how do you mean? He's like, well, he's got this thing. He's like, ego, highest self with a joint. And I was like, brilliant. We just went out and shot it. So there's a fair bit of Sheldon going, how about this? How about that? How about that? And then once you start figuring out the costumes and the tone, it becomes just, you know, there was a lot of back and forth to get it to where we had it.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin the film for anybody, but every time
Please
you popped on the screen, I was just like, yeah, and I was like, oh wait,
Good.
something's about to happen.
Yep.
Something's about to happen.
Yep.
And how was it where you got? It's like the extras and the locations. It's like everything had to be in sync.
Yeah.
Like who oversaw all that and helped you with that, bro?
It was a great Russian crew.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people working their ass off to make this happen. It was look, every film is complicated, no matter if it's a drama or the more action you go, the more complicated it is technically to make. And this
movie was more difficult to make than Carol. Let's be
probably
real.
a little
This is the
bit more.
hardest movie I've ever made by miles,
Yeah.
man. For so many different reasons. It was breaking rules and doing things that you just never would have to do on a normal film.
Right. And what do you want everybody to take away after they leave that theater, bro?
I want them to think they had a fantastic cinematic experience.
Yeah.
I want them to want to watch it again.
Yes.
Because I was shooting it with replayability in mind. And I'd love for them to be like, you haven't seen, like, you know, year down the line, someone's like, "You haven't seen Hardcore Henry? Come over here." They play it, and then you discover it with someone. That was my feeling that.
That experience was
yeah.
important for us. It was like a cross between a movie, a video game, a theme park ride.
Yeah, man.
And if you go with a bunch of friends,
It's a
like
rock
a rock
concert.
concert, you know, where it's
Right.
just, it's a social event
Yep.
that you don't want to miss. It just gives you a reason to go to the movies, you know, not just watch a thing at home, which we figure everyone's going to do anyway. But
And I know when people will sit down and watch this, there's going to be a lot of moments.
That's
yeah,
what we
yeah,
want.
that's with your friends. You know what I mean? It's
You
like,
wanna
are you kidding me,
share
man? Did they just
the-
do that?
share
And we
the-
did.
Right.
All of this stuff is for real. Like when
Yeah.
you see that guy blow the van up underneath him in this trailer that's running behind us.
That's the guy doing it for real.
and
practically.
the van is blowing up
Every
under him.
shot is
They-
an actor doing,
Yeah, they
some
put
man
him-
doing the stunt. There's no green screen trickery, adding hands
They
and
put him
posts.
on a crane,
Yeah.
you know, on a cable. They put him back down onto a bike
yeah.
ride. It's insane, like the stuff that these stunt guys did.
Insane. Go watch Hardcore Henry. It'll blow your mind away, you guys. Thanks, you guys.
Thank
Thank you
man.
very much.
Thank you.